everyone. It's an early start to the day here in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and we just come to the train terminal here where we're gonna get a train to Penang. We actually came to the wrong train terminal. It was supposed to be at the next one, but we were able to pay like an extra 10 ringgit per person to get on the same train but from a station, one station earlier. Yeah, so we've already made a mistake, but it's all good. And we're going to Penang in business class, and it's gonna cost 147 per person.
Yeah.
And that includes like food.
I think we also have access to the business lounge, something like that.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for right now, isn't it?
We'll just go over as we go because we're not sure.
So this is the lounge right here. Normally we don't go in a business lounge on our travels.
I think it's the first time.
Yeah, I think it is the first time ever, right? So yeah, you can just get like a coffee or tea, I guess. I think Carol's gonna get one. Alright, so this is the train. Butterworth. Yeah, this is like the first stop, so it's completely empty around here.
Leave our bags there?
Yeah, I think so. Or at the top.
Oh yeah, better at the top.
Yeah, wherever. Can she do it? See the hand sideways. There we go. So the chairs aren't like super comfortable or anything, but yeah, they're alright. The neck's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you lay down like this, it's good.
The leg space is really good though, look at that. Completely stretch my legs out. I think I can bend this down as well. So on one side we have the food tray, and on the left side we have a little TV screen here. So there's a tab for movies. Looks like there's no movies, but there is internet on here, so that's good. Check it out, we can watch our channel, YouTube. Got some power outlets as well. It seems like you can even charge your laptop on here if we wanted to get some work done. USB too. How long is this train ride anyway?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And they also have Wi-Fi for you to connect to on your phone too. About 20 minutes in, we've been served breakfast now. So we've got cheese sandwiches, and yeah, they just offer coffee or tea. I think there wasn't any selection of sandwiches, right? It's just
only this option.
Yeah, only this option. Yeah, it's not really the best sandwich that I've ever had. Just very simple, like Carol said. Not much on it, just a little bit of cheese. So I ended up taking a bit of a nap since I didn't sleep that much, but now the lunch has arrived. So it says here that it's nasi goreng kampung. By the looks of it, it's like rice with eggs, and yeah, I think that's like fried chicken. And they also give you orange juice, water, Kit Kat, and some nuts. And the scenery has been pretty much the same the whole time, like 3 hours like this pretty much. Yeah, the chicken is really good. How's the rice?
Extremely spicy.
Yeah? So we've arrived at Butterworth station now. I'll just show you the bathroom quickly. So this is how the toilet was. Pretty good toilet. quite big, clean as well, so that's good. And through here was the economy class, so just less leg room. Still not bad though. So I think you wrote down the prices of like the economy class and the other options, right?
Yes, I think the economy class was about 77.
That's like half the price.
Yeah, half the price. And I think the cheapest option to come to Penang is by bus, but it can take up to 6 hours, and it's 35 ringgit. And I also checked the price of the flight, and it was $40 per person with no baggage.
So we just walk into the ferry terminal now. It's supposed to be right next to this station, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's very close.
So here we go, ferry. Going down. How much for 2 people? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So it's just 1 ringgit 20 per person, and it's that price because it's so close. That's Penang over there. I think that's part of the island as well, I can't tell. So there you can see the bridge. If you just have a car or a bus, you probably go across that bridge over there. Alright, so we have arrived. The place we're in now is the capital of Penang. It's called Georgetown, and we're pretty close to the ferry terminal, so we're just gonna walk. I think it's about 7-8 minutes walking. It's raining a bit at the moment, so hopefully we don't get rained on. We do have some waterproof covers anyway. Over there it's nice and blue.
Yeah, just that part.
Yeah, it needs to come over here. I think Malaysia might be the country where we most see their flags. The flag of Malaysia. So this island is known for its old colonial British buildings from when it was colonized by the British. So yeah, this is one here. 1922 is the date on the top. We're going to be seeing a lot of that in this video and the next one. So this hotel room here is $33. Just a simple room really. Does have AC. Don't know if we're gonna need that. It says here that it's like a traditional Chinese style, I think because of these designs here. And we also get a view of the strait here. So we just came from over there in Butterworth. So we're going to explore Georgetown a bit now. It's not that big, so I think you can walk around a lot of the neighborhoods. It's raining a little bit, hopefully it doesn't pick up more, but we should be able to see some stuff around here. Anyway, I'll check out the kitty with no tail. So Penang has become very famous for its street art scattered around the city that are supposed to depict like the local way of life here in Penang. Got the soup or some sort of bowl there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people always take pictures with them. If you search Penang on like Google Images, you'll see these things everywhere. There you go, he's getting grandma's soup. And next to the street art there, it's got a pretty trendy looking market area too. Bit of a mix of like modern trendy places and old places. Here's another one. That's cool how they put the actual swing.
Yeah, now picture time.
Picture time for Carol. So from what we've seen so far, it's definitely one big mix of architecture styles. Like none of the buildings look the same, do they?
No, everyone is different.
Yeah, usually we go to places and there's kind of like a standard or whatever you want to call it, but not here.
Just like here.
Yeah, just like here right now. Like look at this. So you got like some Chinese looking temple. And then, yeah, on this side, some white red building.
Yeah, but I think it's probably from like the British time.
I mean, the British ones do seem to have a distinctive style. I'll check this out too. That's not even a painting, is it? It's like, what is it, metal? Yeah, so there's just cool art pieces everywhere. Georgetown World Heritage Site. And then yeah, you get like colourful buildings, plants everywhere. Interesting place. Ah, so that building that we were talking about, it's a fire station from 1908. So it is probably a British one, like we said. So to find the street murals, they're all listed on Google Maps, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's that, boy on motorbike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so check this one out here. It's kind of faded now. So I guess they always keep this old motorbike here. Got a kid, got an army helmet on. So we definitely do seem to be in more of a Chinese area, because all the buildings have Chinese writing. Then over here there's another Chinese looking temple. Looks like an impressive one. Yeah, I'm not going to try and say that. Oh, this looks like a popular street. Lebu Armenian. I did read about an Armenian street. There's another street mural here. More kids on bikes. So one thing that's looking very different about Georgetown so far is that everything has like a worn out appearance. It's not like it's freshly painted around here. But I kind of like it. So a lot of the murals as well, like worn out walls, some more coffee shops. Yeah, it's definitely another Chinese looking building. The Chinese lanterns, wooden windows. What the hell? And to add to the architectural mix in Penang, we now have a big, beautiful mosque here. It's the tower. So obviously we noticed the mix in like Kuala Lumpur, but I think here it's way more, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe because it's just a small area, so everything is mixed in a small area. You
Yeah.
can see, like every step is something different.
Yeah, so in each street that you pass, you'll just see different things all the time. Different religious buildings. There's also Hindu temples that we haven't seen yet. Love Penang. Yeah, I don't think we have seen a Hindu temple, but there are many Indians here too, so there will be Hindu temples. I think we're on our way to Little India now, so yeah, should be able to see one. So about 30 seconds after saying that we hadn't seen a Hindu temple, here's one already. So we're definitely close to Little India. So similar kind of style that we saw near the Batu caves with the colors and everything. Doesn't seem to be open at the moment though. And then we go back to Chinese. Chinese antique stores. So this is Little India right now, and yeah, everyone around here looks Indian all of a sudden. That's a cool store there. What are these, like necklaces or something? Flower necklaces. You can smell the Indian food too. Yeah, I think Indian food's got to be the place with the most powerful smells,
Yeah.
Isn't it? Smell it from a mile away. So I think here in Malaysia, the Indians mainly came from the south, and that's where Carol's favourite food is from.
Yeah, the masala dosa.
Yeah, probably get some masala dosa around it. Oh yeah, already. There's a picture of a masala dosa there. Seems a lot quieter, the Indian, Little India town. The beautiful Indian colours and the beautiful Indian clothes. So we now head into that tower that you might be able to see back there. Well, it's actually just a big building. You're supposed to be able to go on the rooftop and get some amazing views. And here we're walking through Chinatown now. So a lot of places that we've been so far kind of look like Chinatown anyway, but yeah, I guess this looks even more. So online it says that historically the Chinese were always the majority on this island. Not sure if they still are the majority, I think it's more mixed now. But yeah, in the past it would have been mainly Chinese. Although from what we've seen walking around, it does seem to be that there are more Chinese establishments everywhere we go. There are only a few Indian ones from what we saw. That's the building we're going to, right there. Definitely looks like the tallest building by the looks of it. So this is the spot that you need to look for, Rainbow Skywalk. I guess that's what they're calling it. So they have loads of attractions in this building. So it's not just the Rainbow, Jurassic Park, I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Seems to have rides, zombie outbreak. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting all this stuff to be in this place. Transformers. It's like some big adventure tower with loads of games. So the floor is 68 and I think we paid 68. Yeah. The price is the same price as the floor number, that's funny. Maybe intentional. Who have we got here? Captain America, Bruce Willis. Is that Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
Brazilian.
Yeah, Ronaldo. Representing. So we're on the top of the building now, the rooftop. Loads of spots to hang out here. Yeah, and here are the views, so definitely the spot to come to get the 360 views of Georgetown. More than Georgetown even. Penang. Yeah, Penang. So I think that over there is Penang Hill, where we'll go in the next video. You can go to the top of that hill. That's pretty cool. That looks like an artificial island over there. They're making the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. I guess that's why they call it the rainbow then. I was wondering what the rainbow name was about. So this building was made in 1988, which makes it the same age as me. And at that time it was the tallest in Asia. And on this side you can see where we're staying. Well, you can't really see it. But we're on the coast just over there somewhere. So yeah, we walked all the way here. You can see a cruise ship over there. I didn't know that cruise ships stopped around here. So this is why they call this place the Skywalk. Let's check this out. Oh. Kind of nervous, right? Not you.
I'm not nervous.
I am. Look at that. It's a long way down. We've never been on like a floor that's entirely like this before. Oh. I don't know how you're not nervous, Cal.
Because I know there's a glass, strong glass.
Better be strong. It's funny, I'm like tiptoeing on it. Even though I don't have to. Cal's doing the samba on it. So we've been through the Indian areas and the Chinese areas of Penang, and now we're closer to the coast where you have more of the colonial British areas. So this is a church here, and then you can see around, these are all colonial era buildings. And this memorial here is of a person called Francis Light, So this is the perfect time to explain the history of Penang and Malaysia, and you'll be able to put the pieces together of why there's so many Chinese and Indians here. So Francis Light is the person that established Penang. So he was a British tradesman and explorer that had been based in Phuket, Thailand, and he had been doing trade there, and he had learned the Thai and Malay languages, and then he identified Penang as a good location for trade because of its position in the Malacca Strait between Indonesia and Malaysia. Well, back then they weren't those countries, but right now they are. And he established Penang in 1786, and that's when Penang became this big trade hub. And that's why you have the Chinese and Indians here. So at the time, obviously India was a colony of the British, right? So they brought many Indians here to work, I think mainly in like the rubber plantations and the farms, and the Chinese were brought here more for business. So that might be why you see more establishments around here that are Chinese. So I think they would work in the businesses, the banks, stuff like that. So that's why you have all these people here, and that kind of also explains the history of Singapore, I guess, a bit, because yeah, in Singapore you have many Chinese too, so it's kind of a similar reason. Look at this here for an impressive building. I think this might be the old town hall. I just see that there was a town hall around here. It's in their language, so yeah, I'm not sure. So that's it for this one. We ended up just getting a bite to eat at a French restaurant, and now it's pitch black, as you can see. So really liked what we've seen in Penang so far, and tomorrow we're going to do more of an island tour. If you like this one, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more like this. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you around.